Hello viewers, this is Novel Shah. Once again welcome you all to my networking tutorials. In today's lesson I will show you how to install Windows Server 2012 operating system. For the demonstration I am using a virtual machine. The peoples who are using a physical machine, just insert the server DVD in your DVD-ROM and start your machine. So I am started my machine and it is loading files. Right, let me tell you something about Windows Server 2012 operating system. It is an operating system developed by Microsoft and especially used for networking. So to create a client server network where a controller machine will control all the other machines connected with the domain, you must have a machine installed with operating system which is server. It can be server 2003, it can be server 2008, it can be server 2012, doesn't matter, but it must have Windows Server 2003 or 8 or 12 operating system installed. So once the Windows setup window comes, just select the language, time and currency format and keyboard or input method according to your needs. Like if you are from UK, you can use UK language to install. So for my case I am using the default option, which is English United States, and click the next button and click the install now option. Okay, once the Windows setup window comes, here you need to choose the operating system that will be installed, like the architecture and the edition. Here I am using Windows Server 2012 Standard Edition with server with a GUI option and the architecture x64. Let me tell you about the architecture. If you have a processor like 32-bit processor, you have to install x86 architecture operating system, and if you have a processor with 64-bit architecture, you can install operating system x64 architecture. But for Server 2012 it only support x64 architecture, so it is recommended that you must have a processor that is 64 architecture processor. So select the option if you want to use it with GUI mode, like graphical user interface mode, and select next button. From the license agreement window, click the I accept the license terms option and click next. And here you have two options, one for upgrade and another one for custom installation. If you have a operating system like 2003 or 2008 and you want to upgrade it to a newer version, you can choose the upgrade option. And if you want to install fresh operating system in your machine, you can choose the custom option. So in my case I am choosing custom option, and in this window where I can see the unallocated space, you may want to create partitions as per your requirement, but for the sake of this video I am just choosing the default option and click next. Well, if you want to create partition, you can create it from here as per your requirement. and to do that you just click the drive options and specify the size of the partition. So in my case I'm just clicking the next button, and once the next button clicked, it will take you to the installation window and it will install the required files one after another. So it will take some time, maybe 15 to 20 minutes. So let me pause the video and I will get back to you once it is finished. Okay viewers, welcome back. Once the installation gets finished and your machine will restart, you will get this window where you need to specify the administrator password so that you can log into your machine for the first time. But remember, like Windows 7 and Windows 8 machine, you cannot actually use a normal password. You have to use a complex password here. So I am using a complex password, like it should be minimum 8 character and it should be combination of our uppercase, lowercase, number, special characters like this. So I am here using a complex password. Okay, you have the eyeball option. Once you click it, you will see the password in plain text format. Like I can see here it is capital PTTC and then a dollar symbol and then 1234. So that is the password for my machine, and then click the finish button. Okay, so it is finalizing your settings and it will take some time but not too long. Once it finished, we will see the desktop. So this is the login screen. Just sign in with your password that you have set. Okay, that's it. So this is our Windows Server 2012 desktop, and by default you will get another window which is called Server Manager in Windows Server 2012, which is the central location for various options we get in Windows Server 2012. Well, you can actually configure the Server Manager whether it comes along with the desktop once you log in or not. If you disable the option, if you log into the desktop, it will not come. I'll show you in my next video how to configure that option, and also I will show you some other basics of Windows Server 2012. But in this video, that is all for today. You guys take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.